think I got that. I think I caught it. I think I did. I'm not 100%, but I think I did. How are we doing? Are we all good? The actual thing's on such a massive delay. I can't tell whether I've actually gone live or not. I think I have. How are we all doing? How are we doing, gang? It's going to be difficult to do hellos today because I saw people in here chatting when I set it to when I set the scheduled stream up, right? It said it was going to go live at 8 PM. The moment it went up, there were people talking in the chat, which is amazing. It's amazing because people are here and talking, and that's amazing. But I was like, wait, there's a full conversation going on here, and it's 4 hours before the stream's going to go live. So I don't know who was here earlier, who's here now, whether people have hung around. I'm also still not 100% recovered. I warn you now, I'm still not quite there. But I have a nice steaming hot cup of piss, which will hopefully help. It's not actually piss, it's chamomile, honey and vanilla tea. So there. Which I'll need. So, I'm not going to insert ads now. Now would be a good time to insert ads. That's what YouTube says. Gang, do you want some ads? Do you want me to put some ads in now? Like, a minute after going live. Does that sound like a good idea? Are we all good for that? Ready for some ads? I'm not going to give you any ads. What an insane thing to suggest. Okay. Alright. So, hello. And there could be people that aren't here in this hello. But you get a hello anyway. Hello, Darren. Hello, not anyone you know. Hello, Flight of Icarus. Hello, Kissimiran. Hello, Teeny Tiny Maracas. What a name. Hello, Cedarwood. Revan Vrake. Cool name. Dunra. Where are you, Dunra? Are you still here? I bet you've had to go away. P Turbo Menschman. Jax. Kitbash Oddities. Hello. E Nordstrom. Steampunked Gaming Shorts. Yusuf Kazmi. Hello, Jason. Hello, nobody. Hello, the Invisible Cactus. Nobody isn't here because nobody has had to go, but I'm going to say hello anyway. Hello, Killer Kriesman. Your thing is not back. I don't know why. Hello, Shadow Man in Zingbo. Hello, Lord Malthus. Dead Silverborn Orion Parish. Mike Spilligan. I'm starting to get that now. Zingbo. Hello, Papaya Pariah. How are you doing? Twisted Nightmare Monkey Mail. Lil Goth. Wernery Christola. Bane of Heroes. Hello, Chris DV. Hello, Thomas. How are we all doing? Are we all good? Are we having a good Monday? I'll be honest. These streams, we need to show up for these streams. I'm not gonna lie. My 3 weeks of being ill, my 10 days of not uploading, like I said last Wednesday, it's not great, right? It's not ideal. It causes issues. It causes issues with the channel. YouTube doesn't like it. You get, right, what you get on the dashboard. Yikes, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hello. You get 3 variations of a little symbol next to the numbers, the all-important numbers, the numbers that you have to look at every time you open the dashboard. There's your estimated income. There's how many views you've got. There's how many subscribers you've got. And what's the other one? Watch time, is it? I've forgotten what's even on it. All I know, gang, right now, all I know is that everything is grey. That's what I know. Yeah, those are the 4 things. Everything is grey. Now, what you get is you either get a little tick. That means everything is as normal. You are coasting, you're cruising, you're doing alright. There is the green arrow, the up arrow. We love the green arrow. That means things are going really, really well. And then there's the grey down arrow, which means you are currently up shit creek and things are not going well. Currently, everything is grey. So, that's not ideal. That's not awesome. That's a bit upsetting. All because I was ill. That's literally it. That's the only reason. Because I was ill, and because I wasn't able to stream for a few weeks, it's absolutely annihilated, which sucks. It really sucks. Because all the arrows were green. Until I got ill, all the arrows were green. Everything was grand. We were getting loads of people in for the streams and for the videos. It was pretty cool. Life gets in the way, it turns out. I mean, that would also help, Lilgoth. I didn't let anyone know that I put a video up earlier either. I forgot to do that again as well. It's fine. It's alright. Also, that video is doing absolute garbage. Extreme dog water. No one wants to look at the moustache. I think probably because not really that many people on the channel are that fussed about the old world. Those videos never do as well, to be honest. But even by that standard, that video is an absolute stinker. And I hadn't even realised that there was a Necromunda model out either. We'll have to cover that tomorrow. Yeah, that's the thing, MH777. What you have to do if you're doing this for some sort of job, you just have to never be ill and never have significant life events that require you to take time off. It's that simple. It's that easy. Totally doable. Never get ill. Like, I don't really understand what the problem is. Surely anyone can manage that. Hello, the Eye of Odin. First time you joined stream? Welcome in. Welcome in. I also realised, right, this is nothing to do with the topic at all, which we will talk about in a moment, but I meant to change all the tiers and stuff. I meant to change all the tiers for memberships, right? Not just on YouTube, but on Patreon as well. And we did a little list. We did a little list of what we were going to change the tiers to. And it was going to be stuff that was girth related. Which is a real shame, because I had to like get rid of a bunch of stuff when I moved all the stuff in my PC over and put in new hard drives and the like. I've lost the thing that we had. I've lost the little document that we made that was explaining what the different tiers were going to be. And I can't remember what they are. I think we said something like medium girth or giganto girth or something. I can't remember what they are, which is incredibly irritating, because we had them all nailed down, and now they're gone, and I don't know where we put them. I don't know where we put them. They're just, it's just gone. It's just not here. Like, I just don't have it in my documents. So it must have been on the desktop like an idiot, and then I just got rid. So now we've lost that. So we need to come up with them again. We need to come up with what the different tiers are. We need to do that, because that's important. That is important. That's it. I mean, it's got to be time for girth tiers, Twisted Nightmare. It's got to be. Oh, it might. Yeah, you know what? The stream that we came up with them on might still be up. But I don't know which stream it was, because all of the streams just devolve into garbage nonsense. I can't remember which one it was where we talked about it. I just don't know which one it... I mean, how long ago was it? I don't know. Was it the add AOS to 40k stream? Oh, it might have been. It might have been. I have no idea if alerts are working as well, by the way. They weren't earlier. I think I fixed them, but I'm not sure. The only way to find out is for someone to do something. But, yeah, I just don't... I was having issues. Doreen was being a pain in the arse. I think I fixed Doreen. I'm pretty sure I fixed Doreen. Anyway. That's by the by. It's something we need to sort out, but there's just nothing that, like... I need to go back and find the stream. I need to go back and find the stream, and we need to work out what those tiers were, because they need to be, that we need to do that. We're not having sensible tiers or like cult-based tiers. We're not doing that anymore. Okay, so I just wanted to have a look, as it was mentioned. We're going to talk about Trench Crusade. We did talk about them in the last stream. Turn it into a video even. And now, Trench Crusade, they wanted £51,000. They have currently raised, with 7 days to go, £1,263,557. They've done all right there, haven't they? They've done all right. I think they've done okay. Old Trench Crusade. I think they've achieved. They're probably feeling pretty happy with that. Probably feeling pretty happy. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, gang? Absolutely ridiculous. Here's the thing, right? I'll just get my nitrile gloves out of the shot. Here is the thing. That would terrify me. Genuinely. That would genuinely scare me. If I had gone to Kickstarter and I was like, I want £50,000, and I got 1,264,000, I'd be scared. Like, I genuinely would. I'd be like, oh dear God, this has become a whole thing. Like, this has gone from, I mean, they said themselves, it's like it's gone from being something that people are doing after the day job to now something that can be done full time. Like, literally life-changing amount of money, which is awesome, and I'm super happy for them, but I'd be scared. I'd be scared. I'd be like, I don't know what to do with this information. Yeah, I'm in the Discord as well. I need to kind of go in there and poke around a little bit more. Yeah, Voldemort's gone, isn't he? Has he got it back yet? Oh, the channel that used to be his that then turned into a spam channel now seems to be gone. So that's something. That's progress. That's progress. I mean, it doesn't, like, seem good now, but the fact that it's not showing up in search is actually a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I can't see his channel. When you search for it, it would still be kind of a little bit active, sort of, in that it would show up in searches and the like. Because there would be the channel it's been taken over and it's been using for basically crypto scamming, but it just doesn't appear. It doesn't appear. So I think that is probably a good sign. If they've got rid of it, that generally means that they've taken it down and they're going to sort it. I mean, I don't know why I'm scrolling down. I could just look in my subscriptions and see if I can find something. see which one absolutely stands out as being clear, not a real channel. But yeah, the channel being suspended and being taken offline seems bad, but it's not actually bad. Yeah, okay. I can't see it in my list. So I think that probably means that it's been taken offline, which is good, because that shows progress. That means they're doing something. They're not just ignoring it, they're actively doing something with it. So that's something. But yeah, that it sucks. It sucks, like, getting hit with that sort of thing. And the thing is, it happened, from what I can tell, for Voldemort, it happened, like, everything. Like, all the social media went as well. Which, it's like, when I say it's easy for it to happen, it actually is. Like, it actually is an easy thing to fall victim to. I've seen before people being like, well, you should see these things coming. You shouldn't fall for this stuff. And it's like, well, the whole point is that it's deliberately designed to look like something that you would interact with on a normal basis. So, otherwise it wouldn't work, right? But yeah, I can't see anything in my subscriptions that looks off. So, with any luck, you'll get it back sooner rather than later. With any luck. I feel bad. I feel bad for Balders, though. He does a huge amount of work, and he does very good stuff, so it sucks that he's fallen victim to that. Going through my subscriptions, and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of shit in here that I never watch. It's a lot of stuff that I just never interact with. Wow. I should probably go through and clean this stuff up. And I genuinely don't know who some of these people are, but not in a mean way, just in a... Where have I picked this up from? Anyway. Yeah, Killer Kriesman, he got... I believe... I don't know fully... I don't know whether this is what he will have fallen victim to, but it's something that's happened to quite a few people, where you effectively get sent something... You get sent the stuff for, like, a brand deal or a sponsorship, and what they do is they go through the sort of the process of asking for a quote, so on and so forth. They send over a PDF that's got either the contract or the outline in it. You download the PDF, you open the PDF, it's not actually a PDF, it's an executable of some kind, disguised in some way, and then they use that to basically hijack whatever you're logged into, and then they just come in and steal all of your stuff. Which, it sucks, it's garbage. But that's why it's quite easy to fall victim to it. It's all kind of designed to look legitimate right up until the point that they steal all of your social media and YouTube channel. Corridor Crews had it happen to them. I think Astartes maybe had the same thing happen to them, maybe? Because they went for a little while as well. I think Painting Phase, they also got hit with it once. It might have changed a bit. That's kind of what I know. That's kind of what I am vaguely aware of as being the cause of a lot of them. It doesn't so much like... It sort of just hijacks your current session that you have open in whatever browser you use, I think. Which means that they can then just sort of get into your account without having to guess the password or do, like, two-factor authentication, because they're kind of, sort of, technically already in. So then they just change your password, and then they change all the stuff, delete all your videos, and set it up as a permanent live stream of some wanker talking about crypto. In the vague hope that people fall for that and buy something, or, you know. It's garbage. It sucks. You got to be super vigilant. Because it isn't already stressful enough. Ugh. Well, hopefully he'll get it back. Hopefully he'll get it back. That's the thing. I mean, I would imagine that he's getting sent a good number of, like, emails and requests and, you know, proposals over the course of a month, a week, a year. Yes, Linus Tech Tips
got hacked as well that way.
Hey, look at that. Doreen is working. Thank you very much, Brian Isaacs, for the 2. Yeah, I mean, it's all designed to look legit. That's the thing. It's like, well, this looks like every other email I've received on this similar sort of subject. So, you just got to be super, super aware. You got to be super vigilant. Hell, you know, I'm not wearing an Into the AM t-shirt at the moment. But I initially turned Into the AM down because I got an email that looked super sus because all the links were just shortened bit.ly links and it looked absolutely dodgy as hell. And I was like, I don't like this. Why is everything shortened? Everything is shortened and I don't know why they've done it. Like, even the link to the website was shortened. Now, I think that initial email turned out to be legitimate, but I didn't respond to that email. I waited a couple of months, just ignored it. I was like, I don't think this is legit. Someone else reached out a few months later, and they when they emailed, the links in theirs were just plain text links that were like, go to Into the AM and all that stuff, and that was enough for me to be like, okay, I think this actually looks looks legitimate, that's an improvement. So like that could have not happened. I could have missed out because I was being super kind of paranoid about it the first time they contacted me, but luckily they reached out again. But yeah, I mean, even down to things like that, where it's like I don't want to be clicking a bunch of bit.ly links in the middle of what looks like a legit email. It just doesn't seem correct. But that's just paranoia. Or is it paranoia? I've not lost my channel yet. So, I don't know. Is it paranoia? Is it being sensible? Have I probably lost opportunities being super over the top about it? Probably. But, I don't know. The stress of it would end me. So, I don't want to deal with it. And there's only Fenris Wolf, sorry. You know what? I'm going to give away a full moon for free. I'm feeling generous. So shit. Terrible. That's the thing, being cautious, potentially overcautious, but I'd prefer to be overcautious than, you know. I am potentially paranoid about being paranoid, yeah. I also had a thought, right? We will talk about the thing in a sec. I had a thought. Right now, right, if someone gives some membership, they get to choose between Full Moon or Girth Gang. Or if they become a member. So if you become a member, you get to choose between Full Moon or Girth Gang. At the moment, it's a 1-to-1, which gets a little bit much. You know, when someone does 10 memberships, which is amazing, that means they get 10 of whatever the thing is, right? I was wondering whether to create long form versions. So you do 1, you get 1. You do 5, you get a longer version of that. You do like 10, and you get like a proper little jingle. And if you do 50, you basically just get a probably horrible but kind of fun little, like a good 30 seconds of something. But I'm not sure what yet. For the Girth Gang thing, it's got to be something to do with a really disgusting, sludgy riff of some kind. But beyond that, I haven't really thought any more of that. But yeah, that will require significant time. Which I'm prepared to put in. But only if it yields results. If it doesn't yield results, there's no point doing it, because it'll take ages, and I could be doing other stuff. So, we'll see. We will see. I'm glad Doreen's working, though. Brian has tested Doreen for us. Doreen is operational, so that's good. Should the moon be... Oh, that's an idea. Alright. So... ridiculous army ideas. Now this has come up because there's something that I wanted to do a while back, and it's just not come to fruition because I don't know what I would even do with it. But I for a while there really wanted to run just run 3 Land Raiders, preferably the Proteus, because it looks badass. Not because it's good or because it would achieve anything, but because it would be kind of cool to run 3 Land Raiders. Now, that is the entire thought process behind it. I don't know what else I would do. I don't know what the point would be. I'm pretty sure that it would be naff no matter what I put in it, unless I like filled them all with Terminators or something. But even by the standards of doing just a bunch of tanks, just going all in on Land Raiders seemed dumb at the time. One Tech Marine, 3 Ballistas, 3 Brutalis, 3 Dreadnought, 3 Redemptor. I mean, that's kind of what I've done before anyway. But because of that, I'm all in favour. I mean, all Dreadnought armies are undeniably cool, no matter what anyone says. They are always cool. They're always appropriate. They're always excellent. I mean, I've got like half of that army on the shelf behind me, so that's something that could be achieved. I know there were others as well. Oh, hello. Do you want to catch up, chat? Why are you so slow? Come here. Everything's stopped. What is happening? There we go. Nothing but black coaches for the Nighthaunt? I like that. That's a very cool idea. Yep, I'm in for that. The point is trying to bring the nonsense, not expected to be of any use. 100% Notley. How you doing, dude? I hope you're alright. 2 Stormlords plus 2 Commissars equals 980 points. All your infantry dies immediately. See, this is what I like. This is what I like. It's basically playing Custodes with Space Marines. I mean, you could do that with Custodes as well, though, couldn't you? How many Dreadnoughts do they have? How many can you fit in one of their lists? Had a stupid list in 9th of 45 Warlocks across 3 Conclaves, 3 Seer Councils, and 3 Warlock Bike Squads, with 2 Farseers, all for worthless smite spam. Now that is dedication. That's dedication. I like that a lot. Full army of Cadians all on a 250mm base instead of individual bases. I feel like that would annoy someone. I definitely feel like it would. An all-cavalry Imperial Guard army would be insanely cool. I don't know how you'd do it, but it would be amazing. Especially the Krieg cavalry. Table-sized tracked fortress monastery for one of my Space Marine chapters to drive around in. Is that an army idea, or is that a scenery idea, though, Zingbo? I mean, the thing is, nothing but Terminators for my Crimson Fist in 40k. I mean, I already have done the Terminator army. Like, I've got a Terminator army right behind me there. It never won anything, but it was very fun. I play Legions Imperialis, so there really are no ridiculous armies. 25 Baneblades is just an army. Nice. At some point, the Black Tide was likely a silly army idea. I mean, that's the thing, yeah. I suppose there are now things that are like... When I say legit, it's just like, well, yeah, of course you can do this. Full Thunderwolf army? I mean, that just sounds cool. My Terminator army is... It's old. It's not brilliant. It's all like kit bash stuff, but the paint job's awful because I couldn't really paint very well when I made it. Unfortunately. 20-man Orc Boy squad carrying a Sunfire Plasma Annihilator from a wall of... What, like a coffin? Holding it on multiple shoulders like that? Currently printing a custom Sisters of Battle mobile cathedral. That's pretty cool. I like that. Lost Boys all Jew Necromancer squad. Okay, that's genius. See, you know what, Toast? Pure melee Necrons I've always thought sounds hilarious. It sounds really funny. It would be absolute, just worthless nonsense, but it would be really funny. back in the day, you could have also had pariahs, but no, not allowed that anymore, are we? Currently building an Imperial Guard Special Forces army consisting of just Kazakin and Tempestus Scions, and all the minis are kit bashed with modern day helmets, night vision gold. That sounds awesome. All Carnifex Tyranid Force. No, that's genius, because distraction Carnifex. Except it's just all Carnifexes. The Carnifexes are to distract from the other Carnifexes. Squat Tech Knight army would be 10 out of 10. I'd love that. 1 Lord Solar, 30 Rough Riders plus 3. Oh, that actually sounds really funny. I like the visual of that. But I like the visual of that, but I prefer the visual of it being like 2 Lancers, a bunch of Rough Riders, and Lord Solar. But I think the 2 Lancers would really eat into the points allowance, so you'd have a lot fewer Rough Riders. But I love the idea of giant robots walking into battle with a bunch of horses just, like, streaming around them. That would be class, and you know it would be class. All Dakar Jets and 1 Commando painted purple. 2 Stompers, 2 Meals? Hang on. Meals, I'm trying to...
Splorry Squigs. That's it. That's the army.
I like that. I like that, Chris. Love it. Just explodey squids. Squids. Squigs. Explodey squigs. For a Night Lord army I'm building is all flying units. Jump Pack Lord and Helldrake with Chaos Cultist. Cultists will just be cannon fodder. Nice. I wanted to do white scars on nicked Eldar bikes. That's a class idea. That's an amazing idea. I love that. They'd be so big on the bikes, though. They'd be so chunky on the bikes. Honestly, Bretonnians with guns would be a great Imperial Guard army. Just Bretonnians with guns. That would be so good. Do the Green Knight as Lord Solar? That's a great idea. I like that. I don't know why, but all Gene Stealers feels like it should already be. Is that? Could you just do that? I feel like you should be able to. Also, how many Nurglings can you fit in an army? Because I feel like all Nurglings with 1 Demon Prince would be hilarious. My wallet is trying to convince me to not expand my Chaos Knights to run a 3,000 point Hounds of Chaos list, a Warhound Titan, and then as many as War Dogs possible. That's class. I mean, you should do that. You should do it. I'm sorry, but you should. I'm just saying. Oh. Oh, my phone. Oh, my phone. My phone's gone off. Hang on. What have we got here? Oh, no. Oh, I've lost it. Hang on. This could be important. Because there's something printing next door. That's why it's important. Oh, it's a delayed notification. That means I could have gone and turned this off ages ago. Oh, yes. Oh, look, I'm going to show you something. Look at that. It's job finished, right? It's job finished on the Reflex RS. You can't quite see. It's there. It's like completed. It's done. It's finished. This is important because I'm very happy that that's done. I'm very happy that that's done because I'm printing something gross. I want to got Cities of Sigmar and Guard as allies for my knights. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's totally worth it. Three Dark Communes, 120 Chaos Cultists, 60 Traitor Guardsmen, 48 Accursed Cultists, 10 Felgor Beastmen, 1 Traitor Enforcer, 255 cultists. Wait. Oh my god. What? Wait. What? 255 cultists, 1 Ogryn, no regrets. That is... Notley, that is genius. That is absolute genius. I'm loving that. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love it. Welcome in, Brian Isaacs. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Would you like Girth... Oh, there we go, straight away. Didn't even have to ask. Ready? Go! I keep forgetting to turn that down as well. I really should. That list sounds like fun as long as you're quick with the turn. Can you even be quick with the turn? Aquaman theme guard, that sounds pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could get away with that. For sure. Printing the last half of my first army. Sword Bro Heavy Black Templars, that's cool. Nozomi, you want more full moons? You want 4 more... Oh my god. I'm still not 100%. Did I tell you I had another fucking migraine on Friday, by the way? I had another migraine on Friday. I had a world-endingly bad one as well. I was just minding my own business, and I had a massive... Like, almost immediately threw up due to the pain of it. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm falling apart. I think I'm dying. I think I'm actually dying. I just carried on this time, though. When did I record that, Orion? Right, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Girth Gang thing, I only made that because Mandy said if I made a Girth Gang clip, she would gift 50 subs, give 50 members. And I was like, you're right, you have to actually do that, though, because I will do it. So I made it. I made the Girth Gang clip. In the same vein as the Full Moon one, but better. I made it, and the next time I streamed after I made it, Mandy was there for like 20 seconds. She dropped the 50 and then left. So she didn't even see the thing. She saw it like one of it, and then she didn't see all the others. But she was just like, well, you did it, here you go. And then she left. So that's where that came from. And now it's just a thing that people can ask for. But yeah, Nozomi fans, well, if you want more full moons, you know the solution. There is a solution to it. That's you know how this works now. You know how it works. I think, to be fair, Mandy has dropped by a few more times and has seen it more than that. But yeah, I think she was at work and she was like, I can't actually stick around, but here you go. And then that was it. It was like... Funny, though. Steam Tank list. I wanted to do a Steam Tank list for so long and I've just never got round to it. I really need to. Really want to get back some Exodites.
Lord Tyberos and Red Brethren Gang.
That would be solid, Brian. One of the coolest characters. Absolute badass. Ah, there he is. The one who doomed my wallet by showing me Trench Crusade. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry. I mean, to be fair, it is pretty cool. That's all I've got for you. Gotta have the almighty Helbrick Death Star. Yeah, that'd be cool. Helbrick Castellan with Tannhauser's Bones, 10 Sword Brethren. Drakari army is pretty much just the Cabal units and Blades for hire, so only Drakari without any of the units tied to cults or covens. That's impressive, Chris. That's genuinely impressive. To be fair, I'm not entirely sure I like having named characters and armies either, but I guess what I like doing is putting something else in there and saying it's got the rules for this named character. It doesn't... I've not been, like, told off enough to stop doing it yet, so... Like, my Knight army is most likely going to have Canis Rex. But it's not going to look like Canis Rex, because I don't want that model. Actually, that's not true. I've already got it. I don't want that model. And it's literally there. Idiot. But I didn't, alright, I need to clarify now. I've got it, but I didn't buy it for that. Alright? Yeah. I didn't buy it to make Canis Rex. I bought it to make a AOS Mega Gargant, okay? So I still don't have, like, it's not built like Canis Rex. Alright? It's built like that. Got a big load of Warpstone and Caradron gubbins on top.
Most ridicules army. Turn up to a battle with no models at all and say it's an Orc Blood Axe clan army and they're all so well camouflaged your opponent can't see them.
You know what, Dominic? I like the cut of your jib. You could only get away with it once, but it would be worth it just to see the expression. Thank you very much for the 10. Very much appreciated. Yeah, so that's my Canis Rex, but clearly it's not actually a Canis Rex. He said he's got 2 big fists for punching people in the face. I should really paint it. I think this model, I built it like 2 years ago. Or something. Such is just how things work around here. You have an idea, you build the model, and then a few years later you're like, I should probably do something with that, or it would have been just a complete waste of time. Nothing but bases. You'll never get your 10 points for fully painted. No, they're fully painted, they just can't see the paint. Full Dogs of War army with the metal models? Jesus. Been working on my Ogryn IG army, I'm calling it Norks Nitwits, that's solid. In a 2k list, you can get Old One Eye, 3 Hive Tyrants, and 10 Carnifexes. It's 5 points over, but I think people can forgive that given its level. I'd allow that 100%. I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, I think I may have watched that Twisted Nightmare. Orc Commandos just being barrels and crates on bases. I think I might have seen something like that as well. Just Barry. I need to find Barry first. I still don't know where Barry is. Still got the picture of Barry. I just can't see Barry, which is, I mean, I guess appropriate. He is kind of a commando type figure, isn't he? So the thing I'm just going to throw this in quickly. The thing I'm excited about having printed, I haven't printed the base yet. I'm going to do that tomorrow, but I finally printed this. Been meaning to for ages, but now that model is on the printer, waiting, just ready to be taken off the build plate, and I'm excited. It's absolutely horrific. I love it. It's so gross. So gross and so good. But that's the important bit, you know? That's the important bit. So yeah, that's what's just finished printing. She's so caring and nurturing. Look, she's looking after him. She's looking after the guy. Or girl, or other, I don't know. But, you know, they're being healed and given really long, creepy spider legs. But yeah, that's what's just finished, so that's fun. Dunra, I wish I could say that Barry has been found. I am genuinely starting to think that he's been stolen, but I don't know who would steal Barry. I don't know how it would happen, because I just don't. He's just nowhere. He's literally nowhere. I don't know where. I just don't know where he is. And it doesn't make any sense for him to be just not in this room somewhere. Like, where else would I have put him? I don't know. And it's really goddamn irritating that I can't find him. Because I want Barry back. I'm just going to keep that as is Twisted Nightmare. I don't know what else I could do to make it weirder. That's not true. That's a lie. I could definitely make it weirder, but I like it just as much as... I like it how it is. He's behind you. What if he is? What if he's like on a... Alright. I'm genuinely... Now I'm like, is he hiding somewhere here? Is he like behind some dreadnought? Imagine if he was back here this whole time. It would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I don't think he is though, gang. I can't see him. I don't think he's back here. I've just found some Necron Immortals that I didn't know I had. Why have I got these? What's this? Why have I got Necron Immortals on the shelf? Why have I got these? Can anyone tell me? And they're on the fantasy section. Why? Are they up here? Is he up there maybe? He's not up there, no. I hate to say it, he's not up there. He's not up there, gang. But he's got to be somewhere. This is... right. I go through this constantly. I constantly go through this. It does my head in. He's got to be somewhere, but I don't know where. And now I'm genuinely trying to remember why it is I... Would you like
One
to
more,
make...
a Chaos Demon's army, but you horrify your opponent when in deployment. You pour a 10 kilograms of rotten, maggot-infested vegetables onto the table and say that Nurgle himself has manifested.
Isn't that just playing Turnip 28, Dominic? Is that not just Turnip 28? That's mean. That's harsh. I'm joking. Turnip 28 is great. I'm not actually suggesting that it just is rotten vegetables. Thank you very much for the 10. I like that. Again, I think you could get away with it, but only once. Just once. Oh no, hang on. I need to put my nose just a sec. Oh, I'm still not 100%. I'm just kind of carrying on. Last one before I go back to doing this work thing. Sanguinal.
Barry is on his Goth World tour and will return when he needs to work out our album.
Maybe he is Nightwing. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's off having a whale of a time.
You have Necrons because Robot.
It's true. I mean, because Robot is an appropriate reason to have Necrons. Thank you for the 5 Nightwing. Thank you for the 2 Chris. So Sanguinal, 3 Brutalis Dreads, 3 Storm Ravens to carry them. That's hilarious. And 2 times 6 Sanguinary Guard. I mean, again, I would play that. I wouldn't expect to do any good with it, but I would definitely play it. The Sons of Behemoth army, with each one being based on a human hybrid monster from various mythologies. It's funny you should mention that. It's almost like I've got something fairly similar to that going on right here. I mean, not necessarily based on stuff from mythology, apart from the angel. That's kind of, sort of. But that's an excellent idea. You're going to have to wait a long time for Emperor's Children stuff, Stetson, I'm afraid. Any army I wouldn't play? I'll be honest, infantry heavy armies I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. I know I probably should, but I just don't. I've already done, like... Back in the day, I had Necrons, I had Orcs, I had a 13th Company army, and all three of those were pretty infantry heavy. And I think I just had my fill of it. I just now I'm like, it doesn't really excite me, the idea of infantry heavy.
To hire a private detective to find Barry.
No, thank you very much, Dunra. Thank you for the 10. I'll get right on it. I will hire a detective. We'll find him. We'll hunt him down, whether he likes it or not. A T-Sun's army with not a single Marine would be peak. Would it even be I mean, I guess it kind of technically would, sort of. I saw someone recently who was considering doing an all-tech Marine army. All the characters and troops of a normal Marine army, but converted to tech Marines. Oh my god, the sheer amount of work. It sounds exhausting. That's... Horses for courses and all that, but that sounds hugely tedious. Hugely tedious. I'd be like, oh god, no. Oh, I'm starting to get all, like, snotty and sandpaper throat again. It's so irritating. It's been weeks. Leave me alone, whatever it is. What about an orc army that's just a bunch of kit bash squigs? I mean, again, see, the thing is, if someone gave me an army of just squigs to play, I would 100% play that army. I think part of it for me is I can't be asked to build that. I just can't be bothered. I just don't want to deal with that. I mean, that you're right, Dunra. That is basically just an Iron Warriors army. It's true. United Nations of Chaos. That's a great idea. Oh, I love that. The UN of Chaos. Berserkers, Noise Marines, Rubrics, Plague Marines, Warp Talons. What a great idea. That is a great idea. I would love to see that on the tabletop. That would make my day. Oh yeah, I was going through, right, I was having a look at Warhammer.com.
I will contribute to the fund. Private Orc Investigator.
Thank you very much, Jason. Yeah, I was looking at Warhammer.com earlier, and I can't remember what I was doing. I was just looking, I was just like meandering, just, you know, casually looking through the site, as I used to do. I don't do it as often anymore because the site's irritating. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a quick look. I feel like a lot of stuff has just been gutted. Stuff that was like around for a while is just gone. It's just gone. Like, I knew Forge World was like kind of in a weird way winding down, sort of, but not really, but kind of, but yes, but no, but yes. But hello, Synergy. Evan Fish, Dreadnought Army. I mean, it's just a normal army. Look at this, right? This is all the Forge World stuff for Xenos now. You've got the Tau-Nar Supremacy armor for Tau, plus the Tiger Shark. For Necrons, you've got the Seraptech Heavy Construct. For the Eldar, you've got a couple of Titans. For the Tyranids, you've got the Hierophant, and you've got the Harridan. Also, £338 for those. Sweet baby Jesus. For the Dark Eldar, you've got the Tantalus, and you've got the Gargantuan Squiggoth, and that's it. That's it. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone. All of the Tau armors, gone. All the Tau armors, gone. All of the Orc vehicles, gone. All of the cool little Tyranid Gribblies, gone. All of the Necron stuff, gone. Just nothing. Just nothing left. There's just nothing left. It's so garbage. Want a crazy army idea? All corpse grinders for World Eaters Cultist army. I mean, that would be solid. That would be absolutely solid. I would love that. It's just... I hate it. Like, I actually hate it. It's all like, I know it's like, oh, it's technically progress. It doesn't feel like progress, because all the stuff's bloody missing. I mean, what's it like? I mean, to be fair, it's a little bit different when it comes to the Imperium stuff, because half of the Custodes range is in resin, and then a lot of the other stuff is the old Imperial Guard. You got the Macarius heavy tank, you got the Hades breaching drill, the Cyclops demolition vehicle. Like, there's still a lot of stuff that is guard related that they are keeping around for whatever reason. Although sold out online. Is this the end for the Praetor Armoured Assault Launcher and the Crassus? Are they gone now? Because that would be hot garbage. But I feel like they might be on the way out. I'm not going to lie. I think they might be gone. Which, it sucks. Because I've been eyeing the Praetor for years. But I've just never got around to buying it. But that's my own fault. But still. Did you see how much of the Lord of the Rings models they are axing? No. No, I didn't see that. Yeah, there's a look how much Custodes stuff there is. Oh God. Oh, gross. Gross. More guard stuff. I mean, who even... Okay, sold out online. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. Neither does that. The Mars Alpha Pattern Lehman Russ going does not surprise me. Because you can basically get that kit for the Solar Auxilia. For the most part, sort of. Tank Hunter, sold out online. Minotaur, sold out online. They're probably gone. The Defender, sold out online. Like, a lot of this stuff, I don't think most of this stuff's coming back. I'm just going to say it. I don't think most of it's coming back. Which is garbage. Oh, I can't breathe again. Well, the thing with Forge World is it's like a holdover. It's a holdover of an older time, right? Because Forge World was always Games Workshop, but not Games Workshop really. It was kind of third party, but it wasn't really third party because it was the same. But all the rules were in different books, and they were like the kind of, oh, these are like the expert adult kits that you move on to. That sort of approach, which, let's be honest, to new customers is just confusing. It's confusing. It's like, well, why is this a separate website? Why are these the same models, but not really the same models, but they're different, but they're not the same material, but they are the same material as some stuff, but their rules aren't in the main books, they're in other books. Except for the stuff that is in the main books, obviously.
Only just joined. Do I need to buy some FW then?
Ace, there's not much FW to buy, to be honest. I hate to say it, but there's not much stuff to buy. If there's stuff in there that you've had your eye on, now might be the time to get it if it's still available, because, yeah. Fun Necromunda fact. The Boning Sword is the best melee weapon in the game, as it's 20 credits, AP -2, damage 2. It also has parry, rending, and is a common weapon. The Boning... I mean, alright. The Boning Sword? As in, like, something to remove bones, like a boning knife. For if you're doing a bit of butchery or a bit of fish work. But it's a sword, I'm assuming. Yes, Wraithface, this is live. Unless I knew you were going to say that, and I said it, thus granting the illusion that it's live, but it's not actually. That was stupid. It is live, yeah. Yeah, it is. But yeah, like, the Forge World is like, it's not how Games Workshop does business anymore, and it's not how it presents itself anymore. It's not streamlined, it's not simple, It's not easy to follow. Therefore, they don't want it. But at the same time, a lot of the older fans, a lot of the older customers, we still quite like a bit of Forge World. And it sucks to see him going away. I mean, what is there in terms of chaos Forge World stuff? Is there anything really anymore? Okay, there's 22. There's 22 things. What have we got? What have we got here? It's a boning. Why the I mean, I know what they mean when they say the boning. The boning sword, but still. The boning sword sounds like something an Emperor's Children warband would have a relic. I mean, it kind of does, doesn't it? Wraithface, I really hope you didn't drop in just to advertise your vintage store. Because that's an interesting manoeuvre, and not one that most people would be fully, you know, happy about. Just throwing it out there. Just saying. All right, what have we got for chaos? For chaos, we've got. Why is this still being sold? Of all the, oh no, mind you, sold out online. This is definitely gone right. This is definitely gone. The Chaos Knight is definitely gone, right? I mean, who the hell was buying this to begin with? Who has been buying this since Games Workshop produced a Chaos Knight that, if we're being totally honest, is superior to the Imperial versions? Let's be totally honest. Let's be upfront about it. The Chaos one's better. It just is. Who is buying this? Who is buying it? I demand to know. But that's sold out online, so that's probably gone. These, technically yes, but yeah, also Imperium. This is going to go away. The Decimator Siege Engine, that's going away. Isaac! No, seriously, why did you... Okay, I genuinely want to know. I'm not actually trying to, like, be horrible about it. I do honestly... Is it just the aesthetics of it? Do you just prefer the look of it? Or did it, like, match with the other stuff you had?
I own most of the Custodes FW range and all of it is recast. Can't tell the difference and it cost me 20% of FW prices. They'll have to make Custodes FW stuff plastic, otherwise they new to the faction.
Thank you very much, Chris Replay. That's interesting. I mean, I have, on the subject of recasts, I have been in a room where there were 2 Thunderhawks. One of them was recast, one of them was Forge World. You could not tell the difference. You just couldn't tell the difference. They looked identical. Just outright identical. It was like, wow. Okay, well. So, yeah, Chaos again, not much stuff. Why is this even in here? Why is this in here? Sons of Horus Legion Command in 40k Armies of Chaos. Why? Interesting choice. But, you know, whatever. Oh, dear. Alright. You know what? Let me just... Get rid of that. Right. Alright, little goth. What have you got for me that's going to make me sad? That's fair enough, Isaac. That's fair. Alright, Lil Goth, where'd you put it? In the stream chat. Wait, I've gone onto the Discord for the stream chat, and the last thing is Christian alternate history buffs will enjoy this documentary, and it's what looks like a cartoon of Jesus about to punch someone. So I'll have to watch that at some point. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, I've got it, little girl. Thank you. Oh, no. Is this going to make me really sad? Is this going to make me really sad? It is, isn't it? It's going to make me so sad. The 2008 Forge World catalogue. Prepare to cry. Prepare to cry, gang. Oh, Lord. Our range of models. Look at this. The irony. The irony of it. Our range of models has become so large that we can no longer fit them in all our catalogue. Fit them all in our catalogue. Same difference. Many of these models, such as those shown above, can still be found on our website. None of those have been available for God knows how long. The Discord is a membership perk, Chris. It's a very nice place. Largely because, you know, there's not people in there being horrible for no reason. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, look at it. Look. Oh, the price. Oh, it's 85 quid for the Arcurian pattern shadow sword. Oh. I was 6 in 2008. Sorry about that. I had to go and have an existential crisis. I was on the verge of turning into dust and floating away into nothing. Oh my God. Wow. Julian, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's the nature of time. It's the nature of time. You can't help it. Oh, God. Jesus. Right. I'm going to be 39 this year. I'm closing on the big 4-0. and I had to read that. Oh, God. I was only 8. Oh, for fuck. Bunch of goddamn children in this chat. 2008. I think my wife and I were already dating by that point. I think we were already dating by that point. Thank you very much for becoming a member, Chris. Really do appreciate it. Oh, Chris, you've got a choice to make. Do you want a full moon or a girth gang? Now, if you don't understand what either of those mean, that's totally fine. You can take a wild stab in the dark. You might not, you don't know, you might not know what you're going to get with either one, but the choice is yours. You become a member, or if you gift a membership, then you get to choose. So, would you like girth gang or full moon? So, also, pardon me, yeah, the 85 quid is soul destroying, honestly. Absolutely soul destroying. I mean, look at this. Look at it. What? 3 shadow swords? £250. What? What? That's a resin and complete resin and plastic kit? I mean, for God's sake. Oh my God. Where's the... Hang on a sec. We've got a... What's it called? Is it the Storm Hammer or something? Storm Hammer? Is it that? Yeah. One of these goddamn things is 203 quid. You could get 2008. You could get 3 of them for 250. I know it's not exactly the same, but you can't get the other ones anymore from Forge World. So, you know, I've gone for the closest, alright? I've gone for the closest. That is mad. That is mad. Oh, God. It sucks. Absolutely. Oh, the Lucius Pattern Stormblade. Oh, wait, what's the difference between the Lucius Pattern Baneblade and the normal one? I'm genuinely confused. What is the difference there? Why does it go off to the right? Doesn't help anyone, does it? Oh, it's got like a smaller turret, maybe? It also goes to show just how long some of these goddamn molds have been around. I mean, all of these are currently for sale. £65. £65. Macarius Heavy Tank. 150. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is absolutely... Wait, no. What am I looking at there? Malcador. I'm looking at the Malcadors, not the Macarius. Okay, there's the Macarius. Alright, okay, hang on. Macarius? 90 quid. Now, still 150. Okay, I got myself confused, but it was still upsetting. I bet the Malcador is going to be even worse now, though, because it's plastic. Oh. I mean, it's actually... It's good... Wait! It's good news! It's good news! It's good news, gang! It's good news! The Malcador, we have a price reduction! 2008, this thing was £65. In 2024, it is £57. The price has gone down. Progress right there. I mean, admittedly, now it's a full plastic kit and it's not a full resin kit. But you know what? I'll take that win where I can get it. Because everything else so far has been absolutely soul-destroying. But this, cheaper. This is actually cheaper. Can you believe it? Can you Adam and Eve it? I mean, you can believe it. It's plastic. It's plastic. It's also not the same model, technically, because this has got a bunch of extra crap all over it. But you know what? I'm going to take that as a win. I don't care what you say. I'm taking that as a win. That is 100%, slightly, cheaper. Alright? Okay? Different material, fine. But it's still cheaper. So there. Also, yeah, like, it says who designed the models. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Oh, so many different versions of the Lehman Russ tank as well. I regret never getting a Destroyer or a Thunderer. I regret not ending up with either of those. Also, the Bombard is quality. I can say Tony was busy AF. Tony had a lot going on. I mean, look at that. Look at that. £18. £18. £18. Good grief. The Destroyer Tank Hunter was £18. Oh no, hang on. Conversion kit. Sorry. Conversion. It's conversion kit. But also you could get the conversion kit or you could get the full kit. That's something. That's something you don't get these days, isn't it? Conversion kit, not an option. Hasn't been an option for God knows how long. mean, 28 quid. 28 quid. 28 kids? No, it doesn't cost 28 kids. Wait, the Hydra used to be a Forge World model. I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that. Oh, Salamander. The Salamander. Where are you now, the Salamander? Great. Sorry, I'm getting caught up looking at the looking at the catalogue. I've been ignoring you, gang. I apologise. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I've been ignoring you. I haven't meant to. Lilgoth, I read that as Luscious as opposed to Lucius, and that made me laugh. And sorry, Chris, you wanted a Girth Gang. Right. Come here, let's go. Girth Gang.
Girth Gang!
It's so shit. Okay, let me catch up. Recast. Oh, the Aquilon Terminators. Okay, let me have a quick look. Yeah, that just looks no different. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That does look good. Yeah, send a pic of the custom champion. Go for it. Yeah, also, seeing just the name of the person who designed the thing is kind of cool. I like that a lot. Darth Maul Custodian's Blade Champion. That sounds awesome. That sounds great. Need to sell all of your firstborn, that's 27, to afford Forge World. Yeah, you know what? I'm genuinely kind of, I don't know. I just didn't realise that the Hydra started out that. Same as the Manticore, actually. The Hydra and the Manticore started out as Forge World. That's super interesting. I had no idea. Those Hellhounds are cool. The Hydra barrels were always as straight as a Pride festival. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. Oh, the Armageddon pattern Basilisk again. Super cool model. Oh, different turrets for the Chimera as well. That's really fun. Good lord. There's so much... so much Imperial Guard stuff. There's just so much of it. It's crazy. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a bar down the bottom. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sorry, gang. Sorry, I didn't notice the bar down the bottom. I could have just had it not off to the right the whole time. Idiot. Absolute idiot. Oh, the Sentinel Powerlifter. If you want to see one of those these days, you just need to load up Space Marine 2. They're bloody everywhere. It's not a complaint. I do like it, but good lord. They like themselves a powerlifter in that game. Look at all the gubbins! The gubbins are cool. Scanners. Searchlights. Oh, I love that. Saber Defense platform with searchlight. I mean, it's just cool. Also, the turret emplacement is badass. Now, see, now the pages are in a weird order. What's happening? Chimera rear eagle door. Look, I just want all the bits. Like, can we have all the bits back? Clearly not, but it would be cool. 9 quid for some armoured skirts. Like this, purity seals. Why is that not? Why is that not a thing you can still buy? A bunch of purity seals? Surely. How is that not a thing that they sell? They do a box of skulls. They do a box of, like, vines and plants and shit. Where's the box of purity seals? Come on. Deathcore Krieg, 34 quid for 10 as opposed to, like, 50. That's nice. Oh, the Centaur Light Assault Carrier. The Artillery Tractor. Like, where? That's just great. Death Riders. Surely not. It's going to be £12 each. Alright, so still pricey. Still pricey even back in 2008. Deathcore. Still pricey. Not as quite as pricey as now, but you know. So many heavy weapons platforms. Gorgon looks solid, always did. How much was the Gorgon? 135 quid. Blimey. See, that seems super expensive now. Even though it's more expensive if you bought it these days. I mean, compare that to like the Bane Blades and stuff. But then they were mixed resin and plastic, weren't they? So, and there was no way of, like, there was no mixed kit. It was just all resin. So, it makes sense, but still pricey. It is kind of funny just how much of this is exactly the same stuff that there is now. So much of it. Like, it's just, oh, the Elysians. The Elysians. Where are you now? Where are you now, lads? You're gone. You're gone. It sucks, but you're gone. The Drop Sentinel was cool. Where's the Tauros? Where's that? It's just struck me, I didn't see the Marauder or the Marauder Destroyer on Warhammer.com earlier, which might mean that it's gone. Again, 175 quid. It's a big chunky vehicle though. Hello, Birder of Murder. Yeah, being able to order individual bits through White Dwarf was solid. Oh, the Aquila class lander? Hell yeah. The Vulture, still there. I've got one. I've got one up there. I'm doing alright there. I've got myself a Vulture. I love the lander. Oh, back when they did all the dreadnoughts as well. Like, the Repressor was solid. The Repressor was an insanely cool vehicle. Was it 30 quid for the whole thing? Yeah, because it was 20 quid for the conversion kit. But I still meant what? A Rhino was a tenner? Bloody hell. I want a Repressor. I would buy a Repressor now. I would buy a Repressor today. Because it's great. I love this. Inquisition and Necron. Obviously, you got to chuck the Necrons in there. Why? What do they even have? Was it just the pylon? Inquisition and Necrons, they get a pylon, that's it. The Repressor is solid. The Repressor is solid. It's a 10 out of 10, always has been. Also, a controversial opinion, but the Thunderhawk Transporter has always been cooler than the gunship. I said what I said. You can disagree with you like, but you're still wrong. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. I don't make the rules. Oh, the different Land Raider versions. The reinforced armor looked so cool. Prometheus, fine, but the Helios, the Land Raider Helios, with the missile launcher on the back, is so good. Also, the Mark IIB Land Raider was solid. Have they got the other one? The Achilles Alpha? Have they got this one here? They don't have that one here, do they? They don't have it. 55 quid. I mean, that's how much a Land Raider costs now. Oh, you know what, Mandy? That'll be solid. Also, hello, Mandy. How long have you been here? Have you been lurking the whole time? And I just haven't noticed you, because if so, I apologise wholeheartedly. We're just marvelling at how much less everything is. Extra armour for the Predator. Oh, it looks good. 16 quid. Actually not too bad either. Actual different dreadnoughts as well. Actual different dreadnoughts. 24 quid for the Black Templars one. I mean, like, they looked good. Now all the dreadnoughts look the same. So look at the different weapons. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Man, this really hammers home just how much customization has been lost over the years, doesn't it? Like, we still get, like, customization kits and so on, and we do get a bit here and there, but the sheer amount of stuff available back in the day, unreal. And, yeah, it's still like 10 quid for Rhino doors and whatever, but it's not the worst. That's not the worst, you know? Comparatively, it's not that bad. I like that once again this stream has gone entirely off topic. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. I need a time travel machine. Now I have adult money. Yeah, tell me about it. Chatting between breaks at work, so lurking a lot. Fair enough. I hope work's going okay. Nothing too stressful, hopefully. Even back then, Games Workshop hated my poor white scars. Yeah. I mean, look at them. Look. Bring this back. Yeah, we've got Hellbrutes now, but they're not as cool as these. I'm sorry. The Sonic Dreadnought was badass. Just so much customization. How much was that? Like £6 for the weapons? £6? That's actually reasonable. Oh yeah, and the Renegade Militia, like the Lost and the... Not the Lost and the Damned. Was it Lost and the Damned? The Damned and the something or other? The Rogue Psychers were always great. I mean, this lot, kind of relatively pricey. Weapon arms, though? A tenner. Oh, this lot converted from Plasticadians. That's fun. I hadn't realised that. £20 for the command. It's not that bad. It's just not that bad. The Ogrins were always so cool. The guys just carrying around a lamppost with the concrete on the bottom. Just always so good. Also, the Talon and the Hellblade. They had loads of personality, but they just been gone for so long. The Revenant Titan, £160. Does that include 2 head options included? Does it include the arms? Does that include the arms? They haven't gotten a separate thing for the arms. So that kind of suggests that it included the arms. £160 for the Revenant. What's that now? Revenant. Wait, you can still get the Revenant, can't you? Revenant Titan, yeah, with Sonic Lance. Oh my god. Oh. £275. Oh, the same model in 2008 was 160. Oh, it's literally the same thing. Nothing. Has anything changed? Has anything changed at all with that model? It hasn't, has it? It's the same. It's actually the same. It's just £115 more. Ooh. Oh, the impact. The avatars were great. The avatars were better than the plastic one. No, there wasn't the plastic one back then, was it? That would have been the metal one. 2008? Ooh, I don't know. I can't remember. No, because the Avatar, but before we got the newer one recently, was like old AF, wasn't it? Absolutely ancient kit, right? So it would have been metal? Or was it resin by the time it got replaced? I can't remember. Now, the Scorpion, absolutely insanely good model. Still kind of pricey back then, but not terrible. Scorpion is the best. It was metal, okay. I couldn't remember. This is where I get really sad. The Orc Battle Fortress was a 10 out of 10 model. The Battle Wagon with Ram was cool. 9 out of 10 model. The weapon sets, the different guns you could buy. The Grot Bomb Launcher, 10 out of 10. The different gun wagons as well. Just so cool. Really cool models. No, the goddamn Manta. Whose idea was it? Right. If there's one thing I want to know, and I would love to get an answer for this. When they announced the Tau Manta, A, whose idea was that? 2, how many votes did it take for people to agree with it? 3, how many people bought it? genuinely, how many people bought one when it was first announced? And was it as many as they were hoping? And 4, how much of an absolute pain in the arse was it to make it look even remotely presentable? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Because it's an insane choice to make. Like, here's the thing. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad or like... I mean, it is stupid. It's stupid, but it's like stupid in a good way. But, like, who was like, you know what? We really need to make a model with a 34-inch wingspan that weighs 28 pounds. We need that. We need it. The people need it. The people want it. The people are desiring a model of this size. So let's do it. Like, who said that? And then who else in the room went, you're onto a winner here. You know what? I've never thought about it before. But now you mention it, who wouldn't buy that? Like, it's just batshit, an absolutely insane choice. And I would love to have been in the room when that conversation was had. Oh my god. Just insane. Well, I think Mandy doesn't... I mean, it does come with a bunch of stuff, doesn't it? Yeah. So, look. The kit includes... I mean, it's a good job it includes all this. Also, one white and one black decal sheet. You're going to need more than that to cover that thing. 895 quid. It does include 2 devilfish, 2 hammerheads, 8 battlesuits, 6 gun drones. Like, what? And a bunch of infantry sat down, doesn't it? Yeah, you'll find 48 seated resin fire warriors. I mean, god damn. What? Oh my god. Incredible. Incredible choice. Incredible scenes. Also, the Orca was... I'm sorry, but that is one lumpy-ass, ugly model. I don't dislike it, but I'm also not a massive fan of it. It basically comes with an army. But it bloody needs to. Otherwise, imagine selling that empty. Like, what the hell am I doing with this? It weighs more than my child. What am I supposed to do with this goddamn thing? Use it as a table? I mean, yeah, you actually could. You genuinely could use it as a table. It's big enough. The Tiger Shark, solid model. AX10 or standard variety. So good. The Cheese Brick, yeah. And all of this stuff, gone. The Piranha, gone. It was excellent. The Remora drones, fantastic. These suits were fine, but they weren't great. The later ones were better. Various weapon options that look decent. I think for me, the thing that gets me with the Orca is that the Manta is nice, kind of sleek. The Tiger Shark is sleek. But then the Orca's a bit fat. And I don't know that I'm like... I don't know. I can't really narrow down why I don't like it. But it just never really sat right with me. But the thing is, it does fit. Like, it's not like it looks wrong compared to the other stuff. Aesthetically, it's very suitable. Just never really grabbed me. Oh, Sensor Tower. I'll tell you what, I've seen almost everything on this list. Pretty much. Never seen an orc. A Tau Sensor Tower. I've never seen it. I've never seen one of them in my life. I've even seen a Barracuda, and I feel like hardly anyone bought those. Oh, I never bought any of these either. Not bought, seen any of the Tau Aircast pilots. I've never seen any of those. Oh, Captain Howdy 91 dropping in out of nowhere with 5 gifted memberships. What a hero. Thank you very much. Would you like 5 full moons, 5 girth gangs, or would you like to split between the two? The choice is yours. The choice is yours. It's up to you. What do you fancy? What are you in the mood for? And if the answer is none of the above, I totally understand. But that's, you know, that's how it works around here. You get to make the choice. Don't feel pressured to go either way, no matter what some people in the chat might try and do. You make your own choice, alright? Live your own life. Oh, going in for the full moon. Okay.
Full moon!
Oh my god.
Full moon!
2 full moon.
Full moon! Full moon! Full moon!
There we go. 5 full moons. Oh god. Oh, the Narlocks! The Narlocks and shit. Oh, I love the Narlocks. Yeah, the sentry turrets look awesome. I really like those. They look class. Oh no, I'm starting to struggle a bit now in my throat. It's starting to go. I shouted too much about the pricing of stuff earlier. Diamond! Look, Diamond. Okay. I'm going to set up the bot with a command where if someone is like, what the hell is this? Then I can just go. It's a clip from a video that I did like a year ago, and the Discord made it a thing. And then it was like, oh, when someone gifts or becomes a member, they should be able to see full moon. And then that's now if someone gifts or becomes a member, they can choose between full moon and the other clip that I made specifically for Mandy. Mandy demanded a Girth Gang clip, so I made that for Mandy. So now there's 2 to choose from. It's slowly expanding. People keep asking for a meat pocket clip, which I don't really know what to do with, but I've been thinking about ways to implement that. But it's a 1-for-1. So for every gift of a membership or becoming a member, you get 1 play of a clip. So, yeah. Yeah, Mandy, that would look really good, actually. I feel like I feel like a kind of like almost like tropically sort of battlefield would look kind of cool. That would be cool. Oh, mahogany staircase. Oh god. Yeah. Jesus. It's just gonna get stupid. Meat pocket 1 should have 5 of you each pulling a different meat from your pocket. I hate to say it, but I actually think that's a really funny idea. But it's such a waste of food, though. I don't know why, but the idea of someone, like, opening a jacket and pulling a chicken breast out of the inner pocket is really making me laugh. And I don't know why. I don't know why that's funny to me. And I don't think it's actually that funny. But for some reason, that's really getting me. Oh my god. You'd have to do it in a really slow, sinister way. Just open up the jacket and just slowly pull it out. So dumb. Oh no. That's gotta require some prep though. And whatever I did it with, I would have to wash afterwards immediately because there'd be meat in the pockets. Okay, Diamond Clone. Do you want Full Moon or do you want Girth Gang? I mean, you've seen Full Moon. You might want to see what the other one is. I don't know. You might not want to see any of it. Oh god. Oh, apologies. Oh, I'm still full of gunk and horrible. Hello, Just a Jester. Welcome in, how you doing? Okay, Diamond, you ready for Girth Gang?
Gang.
That was effectively a commission, that one. It took longer than it should, if I'm honest. It took quite a long time. I had to do it twice. Because I got to the end of it, Premiere Pro crashed, and it just didn't save any... Like, I'd been saving as I went, but it just died. So I lost it all, so I had to cut myself out all over again, which was hugely tedious. But a request was made. Mandy requested, politely, nicely, so I did it. It was a trade. It was a fair trade. Well, I think probably I got the better end of it, if I'm honest, Mandy. But, we had an agreement, and it was stuck to. And it's still going. Like, when I did that, it wasn't on the basis that it would continue to happen infinitely for the rest of my life. But that seems to be what's happened. So really, it's getting, like, better value as it goes on. Yeah, the Hierophant doesn't come with a base, so that is something. The Hierophant still looks solid, but yeah, base not included. Because how the hell... What would you even... Okay, we need to move every other model on the table. I'm putting my Hierophant down. The Harridan is solid. I do like the Harridan. Oh, the barbed Hierodule and the side Hierodule, again, both solid. The Trigon, mind you can just get that plastic now. The Malanthrope was gross and brilliant. Love the Malanthrope. So cool. Like random bits for the Carnifex. And the record stuff as well. Oh, Tyranid Warrior Wings, 14 quid. I don't know how much the Warrior used to cost. A lot of this stuff went away a while ago. Like the Winged Hive Tyrant and the Warriors and the Warrior Wings, I think went years ago. I think the rest of it was relatively more recent. Like I remember seeing the Carnifex Wrecker stuff not that long ago. Oh, the Dimaket, the Dimacat, oh, whatever. That thing, the other thing. The Malanthrope and the other thing. I have to admit, Mandy, I would 100% get a Malanthrope just for having a Malanthrope. I would 100% do that. I know you can't use them anymore, but it was just that cool. It was just that good. Model-wise, I'd be well happy to have one of those. Yeah, Winged Hive Tyrant, the Scything Talons and stuff. The Ripper Swarms were great. The Forge World Ripper Swarms, awesome. Yeah, I love that. I love that it says who sculpted it. What? What? Hold the phone. I don't remember this. I do not remember the Imperial Fortress walls. My God. 625... Look at the size of it. Look at the... What? What? Look at the bloody size of that. Oh my God. That's class. I love it, but holy shit. You're not painting that with normal model brushes, are you? You're just getting a... You're just getting the sort of brush you'd use to paint your house is what you paint that with. That's quality. Oh my God. They made the Malanthrope a leader unit for Venomthropes in 10th and then made it Legends. So now the Venomthropes don't have anything that can lead... Oh my God. It does make you wonder sometimes, doesn't it? It does make you wonder the way that some of the decisions they make. It's like, surely someone in the room was like, lads, is this... Are we being dumb? And then you need someone else in there to be like, yeah. yeah, you're being dumb. Stop. I mean, that's insane. I genuinely didn't know that existed. I had no idea. Mind you, the people who bought... Thinking about it, the people who bought Forge World stuff when I started playing, well, there was a Tau player, there was a Tyranid player, there was an Orc player. Those were mostly the ones who bought Forge World stuff. We didn't actually have anyone like buying Imperium Forge World stuff. at our local club in 2000. I think it was. For years I thought I started playing in 2003, but I've been reliably informed that it's actually 2002 that I started playing. But then another picture I found of something that I bought was like 2001, so I can't actually remember when I started playing. Apparently before I thought I did, I'm not sure. Either way, it was a while ago. It was a while ago, and as such, it kind of doesn't matter, if we're honest. But yeah, I mean, that's how long has this been gone for? It's got to have been gone for a while, right? The Imperial Fortress walls, that's got to have been out of print out of print. They won't have been making that for quite some time. Also, this trench system is class. Like a little bit of modular scenery. That's pretty cool. I like that. Abandoned Chimera. I love that. You could just buy a plastic Chimera, a bunch of cork / foam and a wooden base and make it for way less than that would have cost. But the option was there if you didn't want to do that. Oh, the Anthelian base. I've actually seen this. I've seen this. Only once, but it was pretty cool. Again, like full interior, removable roofs. Like that's awesome. Like random bits, tank traps. Oh. The Fates and Pattern Defense platform is class. Look at that. Also only 38 quid as well. Oh, for a second there I thought you got a Valkyrie for your 80 quid. But you don't, you just get the landing pad. The trenches were a dream kit. I mean, yeah. I bet. There's some really cool stuff here. Aeronautical Imperialis Control Tower? I mean, God. Going back so long, we're back to Aeronautical Imperialis, but the first time round. Little tiny thunderbolts. Just think, you can buy most of this stuff now, but in plastic. Tad late, but my silly army idea is a full Walker army of Warhound, 2 Knight Armigers, and 2 full companies of Sentinels. I mean, that sounds solid. I would love that. This is just like weird deja vu, this is. It's just like, oh, it's Aeronautical Imperialis all over again. Is even the logo the same as it was when they re-released it? I'm not sure. It might not be. Also, the Harbinger Bomber. What an insane design. Why? I mean, it's cool, but also what? Yeah, it being epic 40k makes a difference. God, these were available until like relatively not that long ago. Like these models you could buy like what, up until 2 years ago maybe? Exactly the same. Exactly the same. No change whatsoever. And that Great Unclean one was solid, and it's so sad that it's gone. The Colossus and Pathfinder are still resin. I mean, of course. Fire Dragon and Chaos Dragon both look solid. I mean, you're getting up to like expensive models now again, though. 195 quid. I remember the War Mammoth. It's really cool. And the Giant. The Giant is kind of a bit in like... It's in... The new Sons of Bahamut kind of look very good. Maybe makes it look a bit dated. But then this is from 2008. It was probably already old at the time, so... I mean, all of these. The Chaos Spine Beast, the Spawn. Great models. Wait, they did a coaching in? An 85 quid coaching in? There was no fantasy at my local club, so I never saw any of it. But that's class. Although I love this is how much stuff has come on now, right? And it's a bit crazy. If you want the Warhammer coaching in, and you have an FDM printer, you can go onto my mini factory and you can make one yourself in the course of a few days for basically no cost. I mean, you need to get the printer first, obviously. You know, you'd have to print quite a lot of stuff for it to be worth it compared to buying this stuff, you know, in resin or plastic. But the fact is, this specific style and this kind of look, there is 1,000 alternatives to this that you can just go away and just get now if you wanted to. This instant. I mean, you could also like go to Etsy or something, vet the person selling it, because Etsy can be a bit dodgy and people like to steal STLs and basically behave like trash. But that to me it just shows how different things are, where it's just like, oh yeah, you can just print that now. You can just do it. I mean, funnily enough, I just went to my mini factory just because I thought, you know what, let's not just say that you can get stuff similar to this. Let's, you know, illustrate it. Just, you know, if you're not familiar with 3D printing and kind of the sheer amount of stuff available. So I mean, right here, it's not the same, obviously, but very similar style of building. $10.95 for the STL. In terms of your like FDM cost, it's like what, like a couple of quid probably, and it's not that dissimilar. It's just kind of cool. It's kind of cool what you can get these days that you can make yourself at home. It's pretty awesome. Is there a printer you recommend for a good resin one as a starter who doesn't want to replace the printer in 6 months to update it? Yeah, Mars 5 is a good shout. Mars 5 is a good shout. Saturn 4 Ultra is also good. Depends on how big you want the build plate to be. But like any of the like newest Elgu printers will last you a long time. They are constantly like iterating and improving, but never to the point where a previous printer becomes like totally not worth using anymore, you know? There's some really cool stuff for the fantasy stuff here. This is great. But again, it's like you can just like print an entire table, which is awesome. It's like the argument for Dwarven Forge in D&D with the resin terrain. Dwarven Forge for me, it's fine. I like it. I prefer Dungeons and Lasers, to be honest. I'm not really sure why, but I kind of do. Honestly, Elgu's Mars line, especially the most recent one, will be a good shout. Yeah, no, I had no idea, Hatman Rich. There's way more stuff there than I thought there was. And it's all pretty cool. Oh, God. I'm starting to struggle to talk now. We reached the end of the catalogue anyway. We've reached the end, pretty much. We can send off an order to Forge World if we want. I don't think they'll necessarily do anything with the order if we do send it, but we could do it. We could print it off and give it a try. It's also got the Imperial Armour books. And a supplement. A little summer supplement. Look at that. Death Guard Terminator conversion kit. Solid. Yes. Yes. And the Mars Pattern Reaver. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, the Cobra. That's when they announced the Cobra. The Cobra looked great. Oh, and the absolute best Chaplain Dreadnought. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that was a somewhat... So, we didn't get onto the topic for a while, and then after a while, we, instead of doing the topic, we just took a trip down memory lane, looking at a catalogue. It's actually quite a lot of fun. Maybe we should try and collate a few things with, like, gaps. See if we can get our hands on older catalogues, and then more recent ones, and see what changes and what doesn't. I bet a lot of it doesn't change. I'll be honest, given that most of the stuff that was in here that's still for sale is still for sale, unchanged, kind of relatively static when you look at it over the grand course of things. Although there was a few things missing, but a lot of it was really quite similar to what's available now. It's more just less is available now. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, I'm loving those. I'm loving those kit bashes, Chris. Those look awesome. The helmet's great. Yeah, those look really cool. So... a 6x4 table with the walls. Look at that. That's awesome. It's just so massive. Like, the scale of it is ridiculous. Oh. Just incredible. Love that. Love it. Love it. Would I want to print it? Paint it even? Probably not. That's a lot of paint. That's a lot of paint you got to do. I don't know that I could be bothered. But then again, I suppose if you bought it, you'd want to make the most of it, wouldn't you? So, no, you'd probably suck it up and paint it. Get your paint roller out. Get your paint roller. Get your what was it? The stupid flamer that just was like a spray gun, but not really, sort of. It kind of was. But it was more like you fit a canister into it, and what was that? What was it? What was it called? It was like, it wasn't an airbrush, was it? It was like a flamer airbrush. Yes. Yeah, the flamer airbrush. The Citadel spray gun. God, what an absolute... I mean, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 idea. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, man. Okay, right. I'm going to be sensible. I'm going to make a move. I'm starting to struggle to talk, and I'm filling up with gunk. So I'm not going to push myself too hard. I'm still recovering. Getting better, though. Getting better all the time. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by and watching the stream. Thank you so much for those of you who super chatted, and for the new members, both gifted and voluntary. I don't know. That's not the right word, is it? Voluntary. Oh, dear. I've got like bad outro syndrome today. Did you hear the outro for today's video? It was absolute trash. It was total garbage. Kind of funny though, which is why I left it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. There'll be more videos tomorrow. There'll be another stream on Wednesday night. Hopefully, stream on Friday morning as well. We'll see how things go, but that's the current goal. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow and on Wednesday.